Okay, so we're looking at exercise 11D from the first year mechanics textbook, and we're looking at question 4. So particle P is moving on the x-axis. I'm given the acceleration in terms of t. So it's not constant acceleration because it's dependent upon time. And I am just told the velocity is going to be given by v, and given some information about the initial velocity and then some further information about the distance. And the first thing I'm asked to do is to find v. So if I'm given acceleration, to find velocity, I need to integrate. Okay, so let's go on with that. So question 4a. So I'm trying to find velocity. So that is going to be the integral of the acceleration. Okay, so that's going to be straightforward. So 16 is going to integrate to 16t. T is going to integrate to t squared. So when I divide by 2, I'm just going to cancel the coefficient of 2 that's already there. And don't forget plus c. Okay, so they've given me this information here, so I can evaluate what c is. So when t is 0, v is 6. So if I substitute that in, so 16 times 0, 0 squared. So that tells me that c is 6. So there's my full answer to part. Oh, I'm going to put plus c again. There's my full answer to part A. Okay, so just do not forget whenever you integrate, if it's not definite integration, if you're not substituting in limits, do not forget the plus c. Okay, so then it asks me for the value of x when t is 0. Okay, so x, so the distance, and it does tell me that, yeah, so the direction of x increasing. So the distance is going to be the integral of the velocity. So 16t minus t squared plus 6. So if I integrate that, so I'm going to, 16t is going to integrate to t squared, and then 16 divided by 2 will give me a coefficient of 8. That's going to integrate to t cubed. I need to divide by 3. 6 will integrate to 6t. And I need a plus c on the end. And again, it has given me, oh yeah, I can just see it there. So it has given me some information. It's told me that x is 75, oops, when t is 3. So substitute t is 3 in. Okay, and that will let me evaluate c. So it's going to be 8 times 9 minus 27 over 3 plus 6 times 3. So if I minus 81 from 75, I get c is minus 6. So that gives me x is, so I'm going back to this line, but now I've got a value for c, so x is 8t squared minus the third t cubed plus 6t minus 6. And then it did just ask me for a specific value. So when t is 0, well, that's actually pretty straightforward, isn't it? So when t is 0, it is going to just be minus 6. I'll just show a little bit of working. But when t is 0, that's going to be 0, that's going to be 0, that's going to be 0. So x is going to be minus 6. Okay, just check our answers. Yeah, so they've just rearranged. That to not. I don't really know why they've rearranged it like that. They've just rearranged that slightly. I think we're good.